Esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I bring with me warm wishes from the International Energy Agency. I regret that I'm not able to join you in person in New Delhi at this important summit. However, I'm honored to offer some thoughts from the IEA on this topic. I have three important messages for this summit. First, that a new global clean energy economy is emerging. Second, that international collaboration and leadership can help navigate the world out of the current energy crisis, seize the opportunity of the clean energy transition, and address the reality of climate change. And third, that the IEA stands ready to partner with the world to make this happen. The IEA's analysis clearly finds that a new global energy economy is emerging. Manufacturing of solar and wind power, EVs and batteries are booming. The current global energy crisis is a pivotal moment for clean energy transitions worldwide, driving a wave of investment that is set to flow into a range of industries over the coming years. Government responses to the energy crisis are fast-tracking the clean energy economy. Policies including the U.S. Inflation Reduction Act, EU's Fit for 55 package, Japan's GX, China's new clean energy targets, and India's solar revolution will propel clean energy investments to new highs of more than $2 trillion a year by 2030, a rise of more than 50% from today. However, to get on track for global net zero emissions by 2050 and to stay within the 1.5 degrees limit will require over $4 trillion of investments for clean energy and infrastructure by 2030. And we must increase the pace of investment in emerging markets and developing economies. The IEA's latest World Energy Outlook finds that for the first time, we can expect a peak in global fossil fuel demand in the next decade. In particular, the era of natural gas demand growth is coming to an end. Today, gas's competitiveness has come under pressure with competition from low-cost renewables such as solar PV and wind. Near-term supply scarcity and energy security concerns have driven up natural gas prices and sparked long-term gas affordability concerns. And net zero emissions pledges, as well as the high levels of methane emissions, have been pointing toward an eventual phase-out of natural gas. Under each policy scenario that the IEA has modeled, demand for global natural gas either plateaus or soon peaks and falls. The role of low-emission gases, however, only increases as the world latches up its climate ambitions. On a net zero pathway, low-emission fuels, including sustainable biofuels, hydrogen, and ammonia, will need to more than triple to help decarbonize the most difficult sectors, heavy industry and transport. This will require significant investment. The good news is that investments in low-emission fuels accelerated in 2022. But to align with the net zero pathway, investment in low-emission fuels will need to increase more than 10 times by 2030. Countries worldwide are implementing policies to support strong growth in low-emission fuels. For example, India, the host of this summit, India's leadership with its National Green Hydrogen Mission will help to not only establish hydrogen production in India, but support global efforts to expand hydrogen use. Crucially, India is supporting important pilot projects to use hydrogen in industrial applications such as the steel industry. India has also made great strides in biofuels with a long history of strong policy support, including moving the 20% ethanol blending targets forward to 2025 from 2030. India is now on track to be the world's third largest ethanol market in the world. This blending has helped to reduce gasoline imports, increase the economic opportunities for farmers, and is accelerating the energy transitions. Sustainable biofuels are one of the pillars of the clean energy transitions, providing 20% of the world's energy supply in the IEA's net zero scenario by 2050. To reach this level will require new technologies that use more sustainable feedstocks and achieve better emissions performances. India is not only investing in the production and distribution of these fuels for its own use, but also increasingly partnering with other countries by establishing secure supply chains to provide the materials and products to support the global energy transition. Another essential input for a rapid and secure clean energy transitions is critical minerals, such as lithium and copper. Due to supply challenges, we have seen a surge in critical mineral prices in 2021 and early 2022, reversing a decade-long trend of cost declines for clean energy technologies. Without interventions, vulnerabilities related to critical minerals could slow global progress towards a clean energy future. While prices for many critical minerals may moderate in 2023, with new supplies coming online, the world still needs investments in new, diversified sources of supply, both mining and processing, to meet growing needs for energy transitions. The IEA finds that in a net zero pathway, demand for critical minerals for clean energy technologies is set to quadruple by 2050, driven by rapid demand growth for battery metals, copper, and others. Governments must address this new security element in the policy framework for clean energy supply chains. The IEA is expanding its work on critical minerals to help develop secure, resilient, and sustainable supply chains through market monitoring, policy tracking, and facilitating international collaboration. In these contexts, India's historic G20 presidency will help further the global agenda on clean energy transitions and energy security, with its focus on addressing technology gaps, ensuring diversified supply chains, clean fuels for the future, among others. The IEA stands ready to support countries to achieve a clean and secure energy transition. If the world works together, the 2020s could prove to be a transformative decade for the future of the world. Thank you for your attention.